Welcome to Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow. Okay, let's begin. So, welcoming back again in Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow, and we are still at the sections of Grade 10 reading book. Grade 10 reading book today, we are going to read Grade 10's Unit 7 Expressing Conditions Type 2. And before I start or I initialize or I start reading the book, I would like to express a little bit about the Biska Jatra, Bisyaka Jatra that's going on in one of the well-known famous places of our country, Nepal, Bhaktapur. They are having a live session there. Okay, they're having live session from Hamru Jatra Facebook page. They're showing what is happening on this particular day, and this is going to be like it's fun over there. We're standing here, but there's crowd in the midst of pandemic. Still, the people are there. Hello, Isan, and they are actually observing and celebrating. The pulling ropes, making the so-called tall lingo, right? They make it stand, and then they start the end of today's day, that is end of this year, and next morning tomorrow they again um, they'll let it fall, and then that's gonna be the new year. The wishes will be the greetings will be spread around the world with the same. Oh, yo, Guno is not a shimp. I'm good, and how are you? Well, I was talking about Biscuit. If you want to see the live, that's been broadcasted by somebody, Hamru Jatra. So if you see, if you search in Facebook page Hamru Jatra, then you might see something coming on live, and that too will take you to the festival that's going on in Bhaktapur. Biska Jatra or Bishaka Jatra is what it's all about. Oh, thanks for the flowers. Exam finished, Yog. You enjoy. You've got a lot of holidays. That's good. Okay, so we are gonna start our work. Means reading tasks. I had little requests from some of you asking me to read some grade 8, grade 9 books as well. But currently I'm busy with dealing with the readings of grade 10. So let me finish this one, and if we get a little bit time, we can go to grade 8 as well. All right. Somebody is just asking me to read some text from our book, moral science book. That'll be useful for them for at least for revision before examination. Okay, so let's read Unit 7, Expressing Condition Type 2. Reading, engage yourself. Look at the pictures and answer the following questions. That's in the reading part. Have you ever seen the papers like the given below? The ones that are given below are the front pages of the Rising Nepal and the Himalayan Times. How often do you read a newspaper? Mostly students, most of the students they read, most of the people they read, they're already updated with the information of at least coronavirus, the newspapers, live videos. Okay, and most of the offices they have subscribed these newspapers, and they do come daily at their offices or the gates. And then third one we have, can you recall any news that you read in a newspaper? Obviously, newspaper is full of bad news. It's about accidents, it's about political issues, it's about good football competitions as well, and there are so many articles and children like you and so many others people who are prominent. They have their thoughts which are Bimars is one of them. And international and national news, everything is published there. Okay, it's study time. Reading part 1. Read the following news article and answer the following given questions below it. Number A says, where were these articles taken from? Number B, when were the news article published? Who is Francis Denig? What does RICE, RIC, stand for? The RIC is in capital. So let's go for the news article. Rampant pesticide use risks health. This is the title of the news. Published on July 19, 2009. Very, very old. Currently, we are running 2021, and the news is of 2009. So very well. Anyways, let's read. Kathmandu, the center news, maybe a router, a collection. Most of the commercially produced vegetables available in the market are found to be unsafe for consumption thanks to an excessive use of chemicals during their cultivation. Sounds like it is quite critical. Hmm? Sounds like it's quite ironical. Thanks to the excessive use of chemicals used during their cultivation. Okay. All right, then we have next paragraph. We are consuming poison along with vegetables. So deadly. Scientist Ram Babu Paneru at Nepal Agricultural Research Council told this daily. This daily means the newspaper. The farmers have been using pesticides and insecticides excessively in the farms, posing a threat to human health. Paneru said he recently visited vegetable farms in Charaudi and Mahadevstan, village of Dhading. Dhading. Imprafant and Baradi of Tanahu and Tutunga village of Kaski district as well. He went to the western side of the center Kathmandu valley. The next paragraph says, still within the direct speeches, unprescribed use of chemicals is harmful for both the farmers and consumers. He said, it spoils the taste of vegetables and has environmental hazards. Consumption of such chemicals affects the nervous system and can cause impotence. Oh my god, impotence. Liver and kidney dysfunction. This can also cause disabilities in children and miscarriage in women, in addition to causing skin, heart and eye ailment. Everywhere problem. All parts of our body is going to be spoiled. So it's quite difficult to find the vegetables that are grown naturally, and vegetables also they don't grow naturally without chemicals. Let's see. Next paragraph says Paneru found that the farmers use the chemicals at wrong intervals. I was shocked to hear that they mix pesticides, insecticides, and vitamins together before spraying in the fields. He said the vegetables must not be consumed for a number of days after pesticide application. It's usually 15 days. Farmers were found to be immediately sending their products off to the market. Who's that so much foolish that today they'll spray this insecticide and they pick up vegetables and they'll send the market? It's pointless. This article is like kind of guess. Usually they spread the insecticides and keep the vegetables for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, at least a week time, because they also know that its effect has to be seen in the vegetables. And when it's in the growing process, they spray these insecticides, pesticides, and when they beautifully grow with their leaves, then they'll take them to the market. If the vegetable is with the pocked holes or the insects have already eaten some part of it, then obviously they will not send it to the market. Okay, that's a very important thing to remember. But it's very important for us to wash the vegetables before we consume them. There are some people who directly take it from the field and then they eat without washing them as well. Dr. Sri Baba Pradhan, senior entomologist at NARC, blamed the government for the sorry state of affairs. There are no effective policies on the implementation of the existing ones, she said. Consumers should be made aware about their rights, and the agrovets need to be provided training on pesticide application. Okay, nobody's studying these agro-based things, whichever are consumed by the people. Still, people know that they have insecticides or pesticides, and they love to consume these type of vegetables. or any kind of products that are agro based. And moreover, the trainers who's supposed to be training the farmers, they don't reach farmer, they don't like to go to the field and then educate these farmers, and farmers are also not going to listen to them, because in case it is necessary, they use insecticide, pesticides while growing their products. Okay, next paragraph. The last one, it says Jeevan Prava Lama, Deputy Director General, Department of Food Technology and Quality Control, said they were facing difficulties in carrying out the tests due to poor facilities in the labs and the staff shortages. This is our condition, and they blame government. Okay, government also should be quite responsible, as they are taking a lot of tax and they have to manage some budget for these tests as well. It said markets had been warned against the sale of such products. Who's going to taste such? It's a source, the Himalayan Times. Okay, there's another article similar like that. Climate change is going to make inequality even worse than it already is. So everybody's studying, everybody, all the classes are studying about climate changes, environmental degradations, and all that, weather and climates, and so. This is written by Chelsea Harvey, December 8, 2015. 2015. It's too old, yet it's still effective. It's quite impressive till now, and it's on the go. In a paper published on Monday in Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences, scientists demonstrate the full ramifications of a widely accepted theory about climate change. That is, will that is, it will almost certainly have a disappropriateness, deep disproportionate, not only appropriateness, that's not the pronunciation, is disproportionate impact on the poor. Acknowledging this fact in models they find can drastically change estimates of how climate change will affect the economy, and leads to a deeply troubling conclusion. Climate change won't just hit the poor hardest, but it will exacerbate, exacerbate, this is the pronunciation, exacerbate existing inequality within societies. Next paragraph says the disproportionate effect of climate change on the poor isn't a new idea, but in general, while the economic models used to inform climate policies have accounted for income inequalities between different countries or regions of the world, they fail to acknowledge that these inequalities exist within countries as well. The lacking description of sub-regional national inequality is one of the most glaring lacunae in these models. Lacunae, lacunae in these models, said lead author Francis Denig, an assistant professor of economics at Yale NUS College in Singapore, in an email to the Post. Denig and his colleagues decided to see what would happen if they tweaked a leading climate economy model known as RICE, the Regional Integrated Model of Climate and the Economy. That's the full form of RICE, to account for inequalities within different regions of the world, essentially acknowledging that different countries contain people of both lighter and lower incomes. They found that when they assumed a scenario in which lower income sectors of society were hit hard or hardest by the effects of climate change, a key factor in our understanding of the economic effects of climate change changed drastically in comparison to models that didn't take these inequalities into account. The source is the Washington Post. Now comes the vocabulary in context. You have certain words, 7 words put in the brackets, and says, read the following sentences and choose the appropriate words from the box below to complete the sentences. Okay, words are excessive, commercially, pesticides, insecticides, consumptions, ailments, cultivation. First one, fill in the blanks. His invention was popular but not dash successful, for it was not bought by many people. Number B, local people complained about the dash noise coming from the dance bar. Okay, I think number C is here. Okay, number C says vegetables products produced using pesticides are unfit for human dash. Number D, rice dash should be promoted in the terrai. It really strengthens farmers' economic condition. Number E, excessive use of dash invites health hazards. Number F, though dash are required to kill the insects in our farm, they are never good for human health. Number Z, lots of dash are caused by pollution in the cities. Then Roman second part of exercise is that we have studied the following words and their meanings, and using each of the words make sentences of your own. All right, some part of dictionary is pasted over here, and you've got word and you've got meaning. You just have to make a sentences using this word and meaning. This function meaning is the fact of a part of the body not working normally. Miscarries meaning the process of giving birth to a baby before it is fully developed and able to survive. Ramification, complication, difficulty. Drastically, meaning extremely, radically. Exacerbate, meaning to make something worse. Glaring, very easily seen, obvious. Lacunae, meaning gap. Tweak, 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 to make slight changes to something to improve it or twist. Second number, reading comprehension. Now you've got questions to answer. Read the news articles above and decide whether the following statements are true or false. True or false. We have already read the article above. Number A, most of the vegetables available in the market are unsafe for consumption. True or false? Okay, that's obviously your answer. Number B, Ram Babu Paneri is the scientist at Nepal Agriculture Research Council. Is it true or false? Give answer. Number C, excessive use of pesticides and insecticides is posing a threat to human health. True or false? Number D, prescribed use of chemicals spoils the taste of vegetables. True or false? Number E, the vegetables must not be consumed for a number of days after pesticide applications. True or false? Number F. According to a senior entomologist at NARC, there are no effective policies on the implementation of existing ones. Number Z. Chelsea Harvey wrote about climate change. Number H. Rice accounted for inequalities within different regions of the world regarding climate change. Next part of the exercise that we have is answer the following questions. Read the articles again if you need to. Number A says, what are the headlines of the news articles? So you need to go back to the articles and see what are the headlines of the above news articles, both the articles. Number B, who are the authors of the articles? So they are articles authors as well. Number C, when were the articles written? So date were also given there. Number D, why is it difficult to carry out the test in labs? So that's also there. You find out. Number E, what is harmful to both the farmers and the consumers? That's also very important to find it out. And then name the places where the scientist Paneru recently visited. The places where scientist Paneru has just visited recently. Find them. Number Z, what are the deadly effects of excessive use of pesticides? Okay, that also can be answered. Number H, who will be disproportionately affected by climate change? Number A, I, who developed regional integrated model of climate and the economy. Number Z, why was regional integrated model of climate and economy rice developed? Follow-up activities, we have search news articles about an area of your interest, cut and paste them on the blank sheet of paper, present it, the, present it to the class. Number two, design a cover page of newspaper, pasting the cutouts from the real newspapers. Don't forget to prepare advertisements. Oh, you have got advertisement in newspapers, advertisement sponsor help in publishing newspapers regularly. They are the backbone of economy or financial support for the newspapers publish. Reading section 2, we have workshop schedule and the activities that follow. Before we go for this workshop schedule, let me talk to the ones who are already there giving some kind of comments and compliments. Sarjak Prarthana Anonymous 6666. Um, what is this? Salty Rangers, ha ha ha, yes, what is this? What is this? What is going on? Okay, so we have some number of people. Akriti Adhikari, hi, hi. Pranis, Isan Gauchan, hi, hello. Ranger Salty, Ranger Salty. Then Isan, then what is there? STFU. Okay, it's simp, it's simp, it's simp, it's simp. Okay, messages have been pasted several times. Oh, lol, lol, lol. Game is not a simp. Codings, Anonymous. Oh, hi, hi again. Hi, everybody. Hi, Polista Swesta. Hi, Aroy Adhikari. Hi, hello. Sing a song. Sing, sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. That's enough. Then what we have? That we have Sir Sing Na Hai. What is that? Sir Sing Na Hai. Hmm. Two roads diverging in a yellow. You think that it's a live those type of application that will say sing, dance, do that, do that, do that. Will not be doing over here. We are in the reading thing. Okay, happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Akriti. By this time you have you know the end of a year, all your sufferings, all your hardships, and all your preparations. Okay, all the good preparation will give you a good output and good fruit, and all the bad things that you've done you will have to use eraser and erase them. May all the drawbacks, the misunderstandings would be clear, and then the road would be splendor for everyone. Okay, this is what the wishes from Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow. Okay, now we have somebody saying, fan club is saying, Hamro fan. Okay, Hamo fan. Pose, pose, baka. Hi, hello, pose. Okay, everyone saying hi, 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 everybody. SJ Ilu. Ilu, what is Ilu? Sir, 10 marks extra to fans. Aroy Adhikari. Now, altogether, you have got 10 marks, and then you get extra 10 marks, means you'll score more than 10 marks. Eh? So, with due respect, please pose. What posing? With due respect, sir, 10 marks extra again. Amro Ramro, sir. Trying to, you have to be careful with the ones who are buttering someone. No? they have some kind of what? Ram Ram, Bagali Matsura type of situations. Okay, so do you play Genshin Impact, the cartoon? I don't play anything. Wakanda Forever. Wakanda? Then, sir, one word in Japanese, please. Ohayo gozaimasu. This is not the morning, anyways. Arigato, arigato. That can be done. What else do we have? Black hair? Is it black? Hairless head. Bald head. Tokle Budo is what people call for the bald headed person. All right, then we have Hamro Ramro. Hamro Ramro is flattering again. Sir, you kicked me out of the classroom. Hi, hello, what's up? The reason behind that is that you were disturbing the class. That's what the reason is. Speaking Nepali, speaking Nepali. We're reading English one. When I read Nepali book, I'll be. You can check out some of the Nepali readings as well. And this channel itself there is Run Hard. There is another book that I've already read. So that they are in English. I mean Nepali. What speaking Nepali, speaking Nepali. Hamo, bhai. What is saying? Okay, you made guard today. Akriti Solti, you became a guard of our class, and you protected Corona from coming inside. Thank you very much. They were not only one; they're the alternative. Turn by turn, you were guarding the road in the main gate of your classroom because you were making a noise in the class. Takle Budo, notice me. What is this? Hari Krishna, I'm a fan club. Takle Budo, notice me. So do you watch anime? Some children watch and I just have a look at them. And then they've got particular day to, that day is day I think that be released. Which day I don't know. Monday, Sunday, Friday, or I don't know, Sunday maybe. Ha 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 haru. Hate hate comments. 100% more than 100% there is nothing. Comments related to study infinity. Okay, going back to the text. Do you watch Motu Patlu? They too, I know them. Motu Patlu. They were our creation of animated things. Then what's up, sir? I'm cool, cool. That's what I'm putting on. The small, cool area and cool dress as well. Sir, thoughts on Doraemon. Doraemon, what's Doraemon? Oh, mathematical failures. Invented machine, automatic machine creator. Doraemon. Okay, if you watch Doraemon, you're going to fail mathematics and you're going to well up a lot of type of tears through your eyes all the time. You learn to tell a lie to your parents, and then you tell lie to yourselves as well. So it's better not to watch this particular. Learn something that is like kind of innovative. What Doraemon does. Make Ranger salty. Oh, lol, Ililop. Ilop? Jibika Upadhyaya. So make Ranger salty. Mod? Tap Antony? What is Tap Antony? Tap Antony. Okay. Going back, it's already 27 minutes, 39, 40 seconds. So I'm going to go back to the text again and we're reading. I'll come back to you again. So read the following works of schedule. I was saying schedule, schedule, also is pronounced as schedule or schedule. Both the words pronunciations are correct. Works of organizer, Millennium Vision Education and Research Center. That's short form MVERC. Address is Kanchanpur, Nepal. Phone number is all 0000000. All zeros are given. So going to the table, we have a table with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns. The first one serial number, second one workshop, third one WGID asterisk number, and venue and starting date, conduct sometime ending date, coordinator. I think it's not going to be so interesting. Here we have got serial number 1, 2, 3, workshop, essay writing, story writing, letter writing, and WGID. WGID's numbers are MVERC, that is Millennium Vision Education and Research Center, 01 2017. Another story writing MVERC 02 2017, and another letter writing third 2017. Venues are essay writing is done in Dharan, story writing in Ilam, and letter writing is done Chit in Chitwan. Starting date is 10 January for essay writing 2017, and March 15 for story writing 2017 again, and 10th April in the same year for letter writing in Chitwan. So concluding time 7 to 12 for essay writing, story writing 12 to 17 hours. That means 5 o'clock in the evening. Letter writing starts at 10 and ends at 15 hours. That means 3 p.m. Ending date is 10th April, starting from January 10th at 10th April for essay writing, and starting from 15 March ends on 15 June 2017. For story writing and letter writing goes starting from 10 April to 10 July the same year 2017. Coordinators we have for essay writing are Satyadev Yadav, and story writing Manita Khandel, and letter writing Abdul Mia. Abdul Mia. So we have these columns. Now we will go to the questions that are planned, the comprehensive questions that are planned for the above table. Read the workshop schedule and answer the following questions. Number A, list the workshop packages MVERC is planning to conduct in 2017. Number B, what is a WGID number for essay writing? That's given there. What do MVRC and WGID stand for? Number D, where can we go to learn about letter writing? So these four questions are followed up after the table, and we have to read the workshop schedule again and decide whether the following statements are true and false. So you have got true or false statements. A, essay writing workshop is going to be held in Ilam. Is it true or false? Number B, story writing workshop will end on July 11, 2017. Is it true or false? Number C. Abdul is the coordinator in Chitwan. Is it true or false? Number D. Letter writing workshop will go on for 4 months. Is it true or false? Number E. Participants spend 5 hours every day on each workshop. True or false? So that's the end of comprehensive text. We do have grammar, speaking, and speaking mostly grammar part and speaking part. No, we don't have listening part over here. So it is 30 minutes. Still, we can go forward with the grammar till the end of the lesson, and then we can wind up this particular lesson. Grammar section. It's the main. According to title, we have expressing conditional type second. We have just learned last time type 1. Now we go for the second. Grammar, engage yourself. Go through the following conditional sentences and discuss the meanings and structure with your friends as shown in the example. First one, unless Manita could, remember, could sing, comma, she would not be a very popular. So could would not be very popular. Number B, if he had not come to Nepal, he would not have been had not come, would not have been seen Mount Everest. Number C, if Chanchala weren't the captain, the team would play better. Weren't would play. Number D, keep in mind, had invited me, I would have attended with had attended the party. Number E, provided that you are under 20, you can play the match. Okay, the examples that the earth didn't have water, if earth didn't have water, there would not be any human beings. Then meaning of the statement is on real connection, structure, past participle plus would verbs. Okay. Now go for the second part of grammar. Time for grammar. Write down real, unreal, or impossible condition next to the following sentences. Remember the condition that you are using through the example that are given up above in part 1. Number A, if everyone recycles paper, trees can be saved. Okay, prepare. Write down real, unreal, or impossible condition next to the following sentences. You have to write another sentence, real or unreal. Number B, if I'd seen you, I would have said hello. Do the writing, please. Number C, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the test. That also, please go ahead. Number D, if everyone turns off unwanted lights, we can save a lot of electricity. This is also true. If you practice regularly, if you practice regularly, here is British pronunciation, British spelling, you can improve your performance. So do write something and following this statement. Number F, provided that we reduce energy consumption, we can slow down global warming. Number Z, if I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. That's the assignment that's given in part 1. Number 2, we have complete the following sentences with the appropriate forms of verb in the brackets. This is exam oriented and it's very important to plot the correct answer. Why don't you explain everything to him? If you does not tell him the truth, I'm sure you will regret it one day. You'll regret was the first type. If you don't tell him the truth. Number B, Jerry was here not long ago. If you had come round earlier, you dash had come round means had past participle. So the you dash see her. So in place of see, you can yeah, you you would have seen her because had plus past participle come goes with would have plus past participle. So you had seen her. You would sorry. If you had come round earlier, you would have seen her. Number C. I'm so glad that you took me there. If we hadn't gone there, so again hadn't gone there, I dash never meet Robin. So you have to use the same process like other the number B. I would never have reached to the hospital on time in time. Okay, so that statement is to be written. Number E, if Dash get that job she's applied for, she will be delighted. So we have she's applied that she has applied, she will be delighted. So it's easier that we can use the present sentence here. If she gets that job, so get, you can change it to if she gets that job she's applied for, she will be delighted. Now follow up activity we have in section C. Write a short paragraph beginning with if I were the prime minister of Nepal, of your country, then I would this see the condition of our country. And if you become Prime Minister of Nepal, if you were the Prime Minister of Nepal, then I would do this, I would do that, I won't do this, I would do that, I would do that. Everything you please write down in a short paragraph, which is very, very essential and which is burning, which are the burning issues to be solved. Now, skipping the listening part, we'll go to the speaking part. We have engage yourself. Look at the picture and guess what the people in the basket of the hot air balloon are talking about. A hot air balloon are there, everybody's cheering, hey, so nice. No, no words are given. It's silent picture. Now time for the speaking. There are six people in the basket of a hot air balloon which was starting to fall because it could not support the weight of the people traveling in it. To save the others, at least one person had to be thrown overboard. My goodness. If you were asked to choose the person, who would you choose and why? The travelers were a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, a business person, a scientist, and a teacher. I know everybody will say teacher, right? Everybody will say the teacher. Doctors are very essential. Engineers are also very essential. Business person are also very essential. Scientists are also very essential. A leader is also very essential. And teacher is bakwas. If you say so, then you'll choose teacher. And if you are frustrated with the activities done by the leader, then probably you'll be throwing off the leader first or one person. And if you think that somebody's house is not properly designed or made, then you'd throw engineer first. And if you think the business people are so crafty, tricky, telling lies all the time and earning a lot of profit, then you might think of throwing the business person. They're useless. And if you think you need some kind of development and you want to keep the scientists, or the scientists are the one who are giving us burden and giving us degradation of natural qualities, health qualities, and so you throw scientists away. So it's up to you. Number two, work in peer students. A asks questions using if, past participle, would, verb, and student B replies the questions. So for example, what if teacher? Number yes, a first person says, what would you do if you were a teacher? Second person says, I would educate my students to fight against corruption and corrupted people. I would encourage them to hate such people. Now it's your turn to make similar sentences. For A, what if political leader? For B, what if the prime minister? For C, what if the president of America? D, what if lost in the desert? So you make similar sentences using past simple and would verb with if and structure. Don't forget to put comma in between first sentence when we are using if in the beginning of the sentence. Number three, make five sentences that express wishes using if only I wish, past simple structure. Example, if only I knew her. I wish I had his cell phone number. Number four, we may regret using if. The past perfect would not have past participle. Look at the example below and express regrets for the following situations. Whatever the structure that's given, we already understood in the above example. Now we'll go in detail how to write this sentence. Example, feeling sleepy. That's the feeling sleepy one. I'm feeling sleepy. If I hadn't watched movie on TV till late last night, I wouldn't have slept in the class. So for feeling sleepy, the sentence structure is if I hadn't watched, and that is followed by another sentence with wouldn't have slept. Then now it's your turn to make similar sentence. Not get good grade in the exam. B. Suffer from common cold. C. Spend all the money at the restaurant. D. Not complete my homework. Follow up activities for you. Work in pair. Tell your partner that you did not do well in your exam because of your carelessness. Discuss what you have done to perform well in the exam. Okay, finally, writing section. Look at the pictures below. Can you recognize them? I do. I can recognize. If you be able to recognize, please do. First picture is of Mount Everest. Second is of Lumbini, Maya Devi Temple, and third safari in Chitwan, riding on the elephants. And I know this Chia Bagan of Mechi, right? On to Dara. I know these places, but probably if you know, that's very good. Second part, we have now read the following news report and discuss the given question in a pair. Again, we have a small article that says Nepal must see destination for 2016. Recommends leading global magazines. And if it had come to another article like Nepal must see destination 2020, then it's a flop idea because of coronavirus. Let's see what is the article that's given over here. Published on December 8, 2015. Kathmandu, the National Geographic Traveler magazine has enlisted Nepal as one of the must-see destinations in the world for 2016. In its School List 2016, prepared for the January-February 2016 issue of the UK-based travel magazine, Nepal has been placed sixth in the list of 16 cool destinations in the world. Very, very interesting. Very, very cool. Okay, that's very, very interesting and very, very cool about our own country. Next paragraph, tourist numbers in Nepal plummeted like plummeted by 85% after devastating earthquakes. But the country is once more open for business and safe to visit with a new government-backed website providing official updates and on affected areas. One of the world's most popular travel publications said, adding this is a nation that has long relied heavily on tourism, with many visitors lured by the chance to combine volunteerism with an adventure holiday in a stunning landscape. Next paragraph says, chosen by its team of editors and writers, the hotly anticipated list of countries and cities also include Iran, Costa Rica, Washington D.C., Ireland, Cuba, Shanghai, Mozambique, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Somerset, Rio de Janeiro, Kazakhstan, Argentina, San Sebastian, and the Great Barrier Reef. We have scored the planet for this year's must-see destinations and come up with an electric list of top spots of culture, cuisine, festive celebrations, pristine coastlines, and places to go. Some are obvious, some not so. But we think this should be top of anyone's travel plan in 2016 and beyond. The magazine quoted in its editor Pat Riddle as saying, source www.thehimalayatimes.com. Now the questions that follow. When was a text written? Number B, which website can you find this article on? What is the text about? What is the headline of the article? Which tense is used in the heading? What is the source of the news? So easy, easy questions. Now, interesting part for everyone. For time for writing. Write a similar news reports on Lionel Messi. Oh, where's my mobile? Lionel Messi. Oh, it's here. Lionel Messi. Oh, yeah, this is Lionel Messi. 28 years old. Which year? 2012. Okay. 28-year-old Barcelona and Argentina forward won the Ballon d'Or trophy on Monday. The world's best player 2015, fifth time, won four straight FIFA awards from 2009 to 2012. It's incredible that it's my fifth. It's a very special moment for me to be back here on the stage. Messi quoted in his speech accepted or acceptance speech. 41.33% of total voting points in a 23 candidate ballot ballot box. It was a ballot box. Ballot. Ronaldo, 27.76%. Neymar, Messi's Barcelona's teammate, 7.86%. Voting by national team captains and coaches, plus invited journalists from FIFA member countries. These are all sorts of clue. The clues are given for you to expand them as a news article. Follow-up activity that we have is prepare a brief news report on the event that has recently happened in your locality, then present it to the class. Project work, collect news stories from two national English newspapers, cut the interesting stories from the newspapers, and now design a front page of newspapers by pasting the cutouts and writing the basic information like date, day, price, etc., which I already teach in grade 8. Fun corner, study the following idiomatic expressions and their meaning. To feel under the weather, feeling sick, not feeling. Meaning of to feel under the weather is feeling sick or not well. To cost an arm with a leg, cost an arm with a leg, that means extremely expensive. See eye to eye means to agree with someone. Get the ball rolling means to start something, especially a conversation or a social event. Get the ball rolling. And to kill two birds with one stone means to solve two problems at once. Next, we have is now complete the following sentence by supplying the suitable idiomatic expressions in their correct verb forms given above. Number A, fuel these days. Number B, I'm going to stay home because I dash today. Number C, by visiting Mugu, I enjoyed the beauty of nature and also spent time with my old friends there. Number D, my father and I dash on Mustangs. Number E, there was a quiet atmosphere in the party, so I decided to dash and got up to dance. That's the end of our Unit 7. Thank you very much. Let me go back to the special comments that you people are expecting me to shout out. Akriti Solti is still talking. Akriti, Rafa, Exi. Pius Gimire. Ranger Solti, James Ko Dawn. Oh my god. Hi, hello, what's up? Ranger Solti is not. La. Same, they're making a gossip. Shout out, so this Pius. Pronis Gimire, yes. Gamer is not Sim. Penaldo. Pius. Okay, Pius. Hi, hello, Pronis. Hello, Zivika Upadhyayo. Oh, sing. Big fan. Penaldo? What is Penaldo? Fishing on? XD? Utsab Shrestha, sir, take my name as well. Utsab Shrestha. Alright, take my name as well. ATM boss. Pranis Gimire. Hola, sir. Utsab Shrestha again. Utsab Shrestha, this message is not for review. Gamo is not a simp. Aim Crusher. Ranger Salty. Same thing. Copy pasting. Jivika is also copy pasting. Ranger does this, that, and that. बस स्कूल बंदा hai na bhane. What is this? Mero lungi. Game is not the same. Penaldo. Good, good. What? Comments. You know me? Hi, hello, what's up? You know me? Yeah. You're hi, hello, what's up? Then we go for another one. Poseidon. Game is not Poseidon. Sivali Thapa. LMAO. Poseidon. Akriti Solti again. The same thing. Pranis. Hamos or Dawn. Dawn. It's not Hamos or Dawn. Somebody's Dawn. Mm, all right. Copy pasting and copy pasting and copy pasting. Not the special information to read out. भनेको मानिँदैन सान्दैन उ वा ऊ. Did you eat dinner? Not yet. Posing. Okay, Brownie Skimmery, Hamo, sirs. Did you eat dinner? Ranger Salty, not ate. Moral science. Oh, you want to go with the moral science? I'll go with another live stream. Then it'll be about 10 minutes. Okay, that's good. So I'm going coming back for only grade 8, especially and from the perspective of moral science. So I'm going to read out positive thinking this time for 10 minutes. Till that time, I must say bye bye, adieu, take care, sayonara, whatever it is. Everybody, good night.